Lucky Luciano. Involvement in Operation Husky by me, Gabrielle Graham. Who is Salvatore Luciano, aka Charles Luciano, aka Lucky Luciano? Fierce but sensitive Scorpio of the American Mafia, was born on November 11, 1896, in Lercata, Feti, Sicily, Italy. At 8 years old, Salvatore and his family migrated to New York from Sicily in 1906. By the age of 10, Salvatore was involved in multiple crimes, such as mugging, sales of substance, stealing, and extortion. At the age of 18, Salvatore spent their first time in prison for 6 months due to getting caught for selling heroin. But who is Lucky Luciano? Lucky was a nickname allegedly obtained from winning many craps games and avoiding arrest. Rumor has it that the nickname also came from Luciano experiencing beatings and stabbings that would have killed him, but survived. Made majority of his income through bootlegging and prostitution. Never was married but had several lovers and mistresses. Became one of the most known faces of shaping the modern American mafia that is known today. Luciano's in the slammer now. Luciano was caught in the year of 1936. Prosecutor Thomas Dewey had over 50 witnesses testify against Luciano. During the testimony, Luciano claimed he was innocent. Ended up sentenced to 30 to 50 years in prison on 62 charges on June 6, 1936, for extortion and prostitution. Luciano was sent to the Clinton prison in Dinamora, New York. Sicily in World War II. Mussolini made it his mission to detain and rid of the Sicilian mafia. In 1920, before World War II, Mussolini was cracking down on the Sicilian mafia. Many members of the Sicilian mafia were sent to jail, tortured, and have fled abroad to America. During the time when Mussolini was in power, the Sicilian mafia was having difficulty time running their businesses. The Sicilian mafia were inclined to help Lucky Luciano and the Americans in their plans to take down Mussolini. Getting a break. The U.S. government knew that the connection from the Italian communities in New York and Sicily were very intimate. Luciano was visited by 4 naval intelligence in search for his intel on Sicily. An arrangement was formed between Luciano and the naval intelligence that his assistance of the success of Operation Husky, the U.S. government would grant Luciano a pardon for his crimes and deport him back to Sicily. The government is aware of the connection between the Italian communities in New York and Sicily were very intimate and would work in their favor. Luciano had a large influence on the Sicilian American mafia, which would help the U.S. plan for invading Sicily. The U.S. government knew that joining forces with the Sicilian mafia would be a double-edged sword, but for the success of Operation Husky. Operation Husky in the works. During the ambitious phase of Luciano, used his connections to obtain assistance from the Sicilian mafia. Luciano was able to provide landing points in Sicily and locations in Sicily that the military can use when arrival. These locations were used by the Sicilian mafia for their businesses and drug smuggling. This information helped the military for staying under the radar. Luciano's reputation with the Sicilian mafia helped the U.S. coordinate plans for the invasion with the Sicilian locals. Operation Husky. With the assistance of the Sicilian mafia and locals, it helped save many American lives during the invasion by providing safe routes, radio codes, and locations of the Axis snipers and bases. During the invasion of Sicily, Luciano was not called upon and not needed. As much as Luciano wanted to be involved in the invasion of with the military, had no need for him during the warfare. Operation Husky was a success. After World War II. After spending close to 10 years in jail, Thomas E. Dewey commuted Luciano's sentence and rewarded him what was agreed upon before Operation Husky, being pardoned for his crimes committed and being sent back to Sicily, but Luciano could never return back to the United States. America deported Luciano to Italy in 1946, a year after World War II has ended. If he did return, then Luciano would be deemed an escaped convict and would be forced to serve the rest of his days in prison. Life in Italy. While in Naples, Luciano was involved with his affairs from afar with drug trafficking and illegal immigration to the United States. Luciano died at the Naples airport January 26, 1962, due to a heart attack. That day at the Naples airport, Luciano was there to meet with Martin Gauche, a producer who wanted to discuss a movie in the making about Luciano. Luciano's family was able to obtain permission from America to have Luciano's body buried at St. John's Cemetery in Queens, New York. In the end, public officials claimed that the assistance Lucky Luciano provided was not required for the success of Operation Husky. As much as Lucky wanted more involvement in the operations, the U.S. officials only obtained assistance through his jail cell. With the fact that during the era of Prohibition, the United States government decided to obtain the help from one of their enemies at the time. It was a time in history where good and bad had gone together in order to help each other. The end. And there's are my sources. Thank you.